right, let's talk about AI, but forget just making cool pictures. AI is now creating entire moving worlds, right from a few words. But what happens when those words stop being a simple command and start sounding like a page from a movie script?
Just listen to this. I mean, really listen. It's not just, hey, make a video of an owl flying. No. It's a follow shot. It's peeking through clouds. It dives to a moonlit path. This is pure filmmaking language, you know? We're talking character, action, atmosphere, the whole 9 yards.
So, could a machine actually create a video from just those words? The answer is a jaw-dropping yes. That exact prompt was fed to Google's Veo model, and what came out wasn't just some clunky video, it was a stunningly coherent piece of cinema. And this, my friends, this isn't just a cool tech demo. It's the opening scene of a massive creative revolution.
Is it the cost, or is it a tax? We're losing decades of effort to coordination, not making a market impact.
The current way doesn't scale. To lead, we must move beyond simply controlling traffic. We need intelligent orchestration.
Welcome to the AI video revolution. And make no mistake, this is a battleground. We're talking about a high-stakes race where these incredibly powerful new tools are all competing to define the future of, well, content itself. The tech is moving at a mind-blowing speed, and the fight for the top spot is really just getting started. And right in the center of this ring, we've got a clash of three major titans. Each one brings its own unique style, its own special move, and a serious claim to that AI video throne.
So, in the first corner, we have Runway. Now, these guys are kind of the OGs, one of the first tools to really be available commercially. They've become a huge favorite for filmmakers and creative pros. And their big selling point? It's all about deep, granular creative control that lets you do way more than just type in a prompt.
Next up, we've got Pika Labs. If Runway is the pros tool, you can think of Pika as the people's champion. It's super well known for being easy to use, but don't let that fool you. It's got some incredibly powerful features, especially when it comes to creating and keeping characters consistent from scene to scene. And our third contender, Google Veo. Okay, this is the heavyweight. You can feel the power of Google's massive data and computing muscle behind this one. Veo is all about pushing the absolute limits of realism, understanding real-world physics, complex motion, and get this, even generating synchronized audio to match the video. Insane.
All right, ding ding, round one begins. And this round is all about one thing: realism. How believable is the stuff these models pump out? Can they actually create something that looks and feels, well, real?
You know, this is one of the biggest challenges in AI video. There's this fancy term for it, temporal consistency. But all it really means is making sure a character doesn't suddenly sprout a third arm, or a car doesn't just morph into a bicycle halfway through a shot. It has to stay consistent over time. So, when we put these models to the test with standardized benchmarks, basically tests that rate visual quality and how well the video holds together, the race is incredibly tight. This video bench score shows us that while all three are performing at a super high level, Google's Veo just edges out the competition in raw objective quality. It's a photo finish, but Veo takes it.
Okay, but let's be real, pure realism isn't everything, right? The most powerful tool isn't just the one that makes the prettiest picture. It's the one that actually gives the creator, the artist, true control. And that brings us to round two, control and creativity. And right away, you can see the differences become crystal clear. I mean, look at Veo's specs, up to a 2-minute shot length. That's a whole different universe compared to the 16-second clips from Runway and Pika. But the real story is in those unique features. This is where Runway's multi-motion brush lets you basically paint motion onto the scene, while Pika's character ingredients acts like your own digital casting director, making sure your hero looks the same in every shot.
And this is the real game changer. These features are what take you from just typing in a prompt and praying you get something good to actually directing the AI. You're not just a passenger anymore. You're in the driver's seat, controlling which way the wind blows in someone's hair or choreographing a camera pan. It's pretty much the dawn of AI film direction. So after these two intense rounds, who's the champ? Who takes the crown? Well, the truth is, the best tool really depends on who you are and what you're trying to make. There's no single winner here for everybody. So, the final verdict really comes down to your mission. If you're a professional filmmaker who needs that super fine-tuned granular control, Runway's deep toolset is going to be your best friend. If you're a creator cranking out content for social media and you consistent, engaging characters, Pika's features are absolutely the way to go. But if your goal is pure, jaw-dropping cinematic realism, Google Veo is still the unmatched powerhouse.
But hold on, here's a really crucial pro tip from the creators who are deep in the trenches with this stuff. Because generating video takes a ton of computing power, the smartest workflow isn't to do everything in one tool. It's to perfect your first frame, your still image, using an AI image generator, and then bring that perfect image to life with one of these video tools. It's a hybrid approach that's cheaper, faster, and gives you way more creative control.
Now, this three-way fight we've been watching, it's really just the main event in a much, much larger arena. This technology is still incredibly new, and it comes with some significant limitations and rules that we really need to talk about. Yeah, here's the reality check. We're still talking about clips that are seconds long, not full-length movies. Characters and objects can still get weird and warp unexpectedly. And those old enemies of AI art, readable text and normal-looking hands, they're still a huge challenge. And looming over all of this, you've got these massive ethical questions about deepfakes, misinformation, and copyright that the entire industry is just starting to grapple with. And you know what? This three-way fight is quickly becoming a full-on brawl. We've barely even mentioned other giants like OpenAI's Sora, which absolutely stunned the world when it was announced, or new power players like Kling AI, which are also pumping out some hyper-realistic stuff. The race is only getting faster, and honestly, the finish line is nowhere in sight. Which leaves us with one last big question to chew on. We are rocketing toward a future where AI-generated video is completely indistinguishable from something shot on a real camera. When that day arrives, and it's coming soon, what does it even mean to be a creator? Will the future of storytelling belong to humans, to the AI, or to some kind of perfect collaboration between the two that unlocks a level of creativity we can't even begin to imagine yet?
The current way doesn't scale. To lead, we must move beyond simply controlling traffic. We need intelligent orchestration,